Hi Aquarius, Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to your weekly tarot reading. Okay, so this week I will be connecting with another fellow YouTuber who also is a tarot reader, a great one at that fact, named Sister Moon Tarot, and I will be connecting with her via a live session, okay, on my YouTube channel, and we'll also be connecting together on her YouTube channel a few days prior, okay, to come together and do a new moon in Gemini reading. So I'm letting you guys know in advance. I forgot to tell the other signs. I'm kind of forgetful. So I'm just letting you guys know in advance. So if you're interested in coming through, come through, because we got things to do, okay? So that's all I have for you guys. I'll leave her information in the description bar. Do check her out, okay? So more information to come about that as well. I'm really excited. I've never collaborated before on this channel, so I'm really excited. Okay, so let's get into your weekly reading. This is a little different than what I normally do. I just feel like doing it this way. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is for this week, and it's obviously about love. So let's see what the cards are saying. Okay, so Aquarius, we have obsession, scarcity consciousness, and attachment, and then we also have optimism and aggression. Some of you guys are working through some limiting obsessions, some limiting beliefs that have led to obsessions regarding your love life, and this could be in a specific connection or just what has been impacting your love life as a whole. And as you go through this, you're actually gaining optimism, okay? You're actually working through obsessions and consciousnesses that you've had that relied heavily on lack and scarcity that have blocked you from feeling optimistic about your love life. And even if you're single or you're coupled, this is impacting you. So I'm gonna go ahead and read for the hungry ghost, because that card is really just pulling at me. Sometimes I have to read for this deck because this deck is it's kind of dynamic. It's probably this is not the most dynamic deck, the most dynamic oracle deck I have. Okay, so when the hungry ghost appears on your path, they may not at first seem like allies, because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future, which rob you of your true present. Okay, but in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you of obsessive thinking and addictions. They are masters at magnifying repetitive behaviors. The message is for you to examine whether you're doing the same thing over and over again while expecting a different result. This time will be different. I have control over this, are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your life, your heart's desires, and the pains of you to the divine. Order will be restored in your world. Oh my God, I so relate to this, you guys. I really, truly do relate to this, Aquarius. The hungry ghosts also bring an understanding about the distractions of life that seduce you into forgetting what you really desire. They're asking you to become aware of what others want, and what the culture dictates will make you happy may not be what's best for you. Wow, you guys are going through something really major. I'm surprised there isn't this, regenerative fire energy of like tower energy around you this week, because you guys are really regenerating right now. Don't get caught up in outside appearances. All that glitters may not be gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find the true substance in your life. You deserve nothing less. I do love this, okay? For those of you guys who are succumbing to fear of lack, don't worry. You're only being faced with it because you need to take a look at it, okay? You need to take a look at what it is that's been holding you back, because these obsessions, this scarcity mindset, this obsessive attachment, which I'm surprised for you guys, Aquarius, because you guys are pretty detached as a sign. But hey, you know what? Saturn was in Aquarius until May 10th, I think, and then it's cycling back to Capricorn. So I'm not surprised that you guys are dealing with the shadow energy. Actually no, it's still in Aquarius right now. It's gonna cycle back to Capricorn, I think, in a few weeks. Don't quote me on it though. You may have to do some research, because I'm not really following the transits exactly at this time. But Saturn is in Aquarius right now, and Saturn will highlight the crap out of anything. Trust me, okay? It's in my 12th house right now, so I know what you guys are going through. Aquarius is in my 12th house. I know Aquarius, okay? I'm really deeply connected to you guys, okay? But in these highlightings of these obsessions, I feel like you're gaining optimism because you're realizing that, honestly, it's not really your fault. I feel like some of you guys, especially if Aquarius is your rising, depending on where Aquarius is situated in your chart, you are coming close to realizing certain traits and certain tendencies that you have that, you know, maybe they've gone on for your whole life, and now you're getting an answer to what these things are, okay? So I don't know why I pulled this, okay? Okay, so we have the 10 of Cups, the Moon reverse, and the 2 of Swords reverse. I think you're kind of being made aware of what is not making you happy. Now, it's interesting because the 10 of Cups energy shows up to me first, and that kind of tells me about a deep unhappiness. And what's behind this deep unhappiness is this Moon reverse energy. So it's just not trusting in the divine. It's not trusting in the way that things go. It's not trusting in the unknown, which is very difficult. I mean, the moon is an energy that it's easy to not trust it, right? And it's easy to kind of get carried away and to be fearful of what lies in the moon, what lies in the forest when there's no light, you know? But you need to trust. And I feel like a lot of you guys, things are being illuminated to you. Things that are dark for you, right, are being illuminated. But I feel like some of you guys are fearful of it. Some of you guys are not, you know, you're in denial of it. Some of you guys are a little bit in denial, but I think most of you guys are just afraid of it, right? But it's okay, because in this darkness being kind of revealed, you have to remember that after the moon comes the sun. So you'll see the positive attributes, or you'll see the happily ever after to this whole situation being revealed to you. But you need not be afraid. You need to keep going. You need to trust in the unknown. With the moon being here, you need to trust in the unknown and keep walking, keep venturing, because as you venture, you'll see it, right? And I also feel like with the 2 of Swords reversed, I think that in this moon energy, right, when you keep going, which I feel like a lot of you guys are, but begrudgingly, you're kind of not happy about this. As you keep going into this, you'll see how you've been giving your power away, and you'll also see where indecision comes from. I feel like a lot of you guys, if you struggle with indecision about your life or just indecision in general, you're going to break out of that, okay? And you're going to come to a place where you'll be able to read what your heart wants, as opposed to what the outside world wants, as opposed to what those unhappy thoughts want you to think or want you to have, okay? Which is not very good things, okay? So we're moving on to love now, and I'm going to use a different deck to look into this other person, your partner. It could be someone that you're dating. It could be, I don't know, someone that you're getting ready to meet. I don't know. So let's get the Doreen Virtue Crystal Angel Oracle cards to find out. I'm kind of sad Doreen Virtue stopped making cards, because she's actually really good at making oracle cards. She's actually a really beautiful creator. Okay, so let's have a look at your person's energy, and let's channel off of that. So we have stress reduction, watermelon tourmaline. This person that you're dealing with, Aquarius, or that you're connecting with, this person that you're connecting with, they are under a lot of stress, Aquarius. This person is needing to de-stress their mind, body, and schedule as they need to rest, recharge, and revive. So you may find that this person is kind of like mute, or they're not really coming around, or maybe they are coming around, but they're a little like, you know, they're a little sporadic, you know, or they're kind of like just a little odd. This is happening because, first of all, I feel like for some of them, this is a part of them that they have hidden, or that they are not proud of, and now they're learning to be proud of themselves. But I feel like for others of you guys, you just need to know this week that this person is under a lot of stress, and so just be patient with them and just understand that they're going through a lot. Even if it seems like, oh, well, they're not going through that much, they really are going through a lot, Aquarius. It really is a little difficult for your person to kind of be who they are right now, but they're still going out and being who they are. Okay, so that's a message. We'll probably know more about that message as we go forth, but for now, we're going to jump into the tarot cards. Okay, so I want to have a look at this week of what's coming to Aquarius in love, what's happening in Aquarius's love life. We're going to look into this other person. We're going to look into you. We're just going to get the message, okay? Okay. 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 So Aquarius, I feel like your person is kind of at a stalemate currently. They are really dealing with a lot mentally. Okay, they're sitting on a heavy load of information, a heavy load of things that they need to deal with. They're sitting on a lot of stuff they're processing a lot of shit. Okay, this person is processing a great deal of stuff. I'm gonna put these cards back. I have no idea why they fell out. They'll probably come out again. But this person, Aquarius, that you're dealing with, they are processing a lot of information, a lot of fear. They're battling a lot of fear with the devil energy here. They're literally looking face to face with their vices right now. Okay, so this person is going through a lot. I don't know how, and I don't care how they look on the outside. They are dealing with a lot of stuff. Okay. So let's have a look at how that's impacting the connection. With the King of Pentacles reversed, I feel like this person may display a kind of ungrounded nature this week, or they may just be displaying an ungrounded nature currently, but it's just because they are dealing with a lot right now. And some of you guys may kind of be worrying about where this is going. You could kind of be like, well, is this person going to be able to like be with me? Are they going to be able to, you know, perform or whatever? Yes, they will be able to, but it's kind of like they're struggling. Okay, now I feel like Aquarius, this has sent you into your own head. This has sent you into your own head where you're kind of like doing a lot of overthinking and you're, you know, you're struggling a lot. But what you need to understand is that this is the perfect opportunity for you to be truly happy and for you to truly show yourself. Okay, for some reason that's what they're saying. But I do see a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear coming from you and this person. Okay, they're really struggling right now. They could be struggling with their finances, with their actual physical health. They could just be worried about where things are going in their life, where this is going. I feel as though this person is dealing with a great deal of stuff that probably has nothing to do with you, but it is deeply impacting this connection, and it's sending you in your head, which Aquarius, you're always in your head, but now you're really in your head, right? Okay, so I'm going to get a Lenormand card on this Two of Swords energy. We have the Mountain reversed, right, and the Labyrinth. Oh my God, this person is, they're struggling. Whoa, Aquarius, this person is really struggling right now. They're looking face to face with their vice. They're looking face to face with not just any old, you know, oh, you know, you're worried about this, don't worry about it. You know, it's not like a typical regular, degular, schmegula, as Cardi B likes to say, sort of devil energy. This is a big deal. This is something that has plagued them for their whole life. The moon energy showing up here again, right? This has plagued them their entire life. Like, this is a big deal, okay? And they're just processing it right now. And I really feel like this person may not even be communicating. They feel like they're not going to be able to overcome this. And I feel like it's showing up in your love relationship, because whatever this is that they're facing, it impacts their relationships. You know, it impacts their ability to take action. It impacts their optimism levels. You know, it impacts their ability to socialize. You know, this person is really processing a great deal of shit, man. All right, so let's get some clarifiers. With the Ace of Swords reversed, I feel like they still need more clarity. Your person, they need a lot more clarity, and they're going through it. They need more clarity to come to a place where they're no longer fearful. They're definitely still struggling with anxiety and with fear and with feeling like they're controlled. I feel like their devil energy is this energy of feeling like in two minds. For some of them, it's like depression, but it's not like, oh, I'm indecisive. This sort of indecisive energy, it has manifested itself to, like, for some of them, it's like schizophrenia. You know what I mean? Like that, but it comes from this deep down in them. They cannot make up their mind, and so it manifests for some of them because of all this mental energy with the devil. It could be like a level of psychosis that they're kind of uncovering, or that they're going through right now. A lot of stress. For others of them, though, it's just as, and not as simple, but it's just as upfront and as obvious as maybe this person, maybe you met somebody and they were in a relationship or they were married, and now the relationship is getting to a certain point and they know that whatever relationship that they're in, it's not healthy for them, and it's not a relationship that is meant for them, right? But they're almost feeling so bound to the situation that now that the situation is coming up now to be cleansed, to be released, they feel like they can't do it. They feel like it's a mountain, it's a hurdle, it's a mountain that they cannot climb. Like they're face to face with it, right? Wow. It's like I'm hearing that they're blocking themselves in a way. And it's, you know, this lack of clarity, it is making them feel like very fearful. Okay, but once they gain, there's a level of clarity this person needs to gain. It's on their path, it's on their journey. But once they gain this clarity about a Emperor reversed, right, they will now know what they need to do. Okay, they'll understand that something is toxic and something is unhealthy. Okay, so I want to have some cards on the King of Pentacles reversed energy. It's the Ace of Cups, right? This person, they love you, right? This person has so much love for you. I mean, it's undying. They will probably always love you. It's one of those connections. I don't care how this connection turns out. It's one of those connections that whether you guys break up, which I don't see that happening. I don't see you guys breaking up, honestly. If you don't want to break up with them, then you're not going to break up. If you do, and the both of you do, then maybe. But whatever, just speaking on that term, then it's one of those relationships that you guys will love each other forever. I mean, this is something that honestly is written in the stars. And with the Queen of Pentacles energy there, you guys are going to be together. I feel like whatever it is that they're going through right now, or whatever it is that they're struggling to make a decision on at this moment, it is triggering this energy of, well, I don't know if this is going to be long term. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this a reality. But in reality, the love is enough to make it grounded. The love is enough. It's strong enough. It's big enough, right? So this is kind of, with the Nine of Swords falling underneath it, it's definitely an irrational fear, right? But it's okay. It's just bringing up fears in us that we need to handle. So I'm going to get a card on the Seven of Swords energy. I feel like some of you guys are definitely worried about the longevity of this connection, right? Like I said, it's sending you in your head, right? And you're also needing to make a judgment about where you see this coming long term. Where do you see this going, right? This is definitely not an easy judgment to make because it involves you facing yourself, but it's a judgment that's worth making. I mean, every judgment is worth making, but this one is definitely not easy, right? Because there's a level of concealing that is associated with it. And I feel like this person, especially if they are a woman Aquarius, this person is, you know, doing their own level of strategizing, and they're trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? Like, I feel like this person is like on the verge of unveiling and unmasking themselves in a way that will ostracize them, and they're definitely very afraid of it. Now, I also feel like for you, Aquarius, there is, especially if you're a woman Aquarius, then there is this level of fear of being ostracized and being left out of the cold that I'm definitely feeling off of this from you guys this week. I don't know what's going on, right? All right, so there is this energy that this person is dealing with that's also associated with this indecision I'm feeling off of here, that keeps them like at a standstill, where they won't take action, they won't move forward with things. They'll kind of sit in one spot and they won't move forward because they just feel like they won't be able to be victorious, they won't be able to be successful. And because of this, it's enough of a fear. Now, it's not enough of a fear for them to completely abandon the Chariot, right? But it's enough of a fear that it slows them down. It's enough of a fear that, I mean, the Nine of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight, right? So it slows them down even more. You know, like, it's already a slow moving knight, but it slows them down even more from making rational decisions, from taking action from a place of being grounded. For some of them, it's just they just are still, they don't move forward, they don't do anything because they have this fear that they're processing, right? And it's a major devil for them. All right, so I do see both of you guys worrying about the outcome. You're worrying about a fight. Both of you guys are worrying about being ostracized, left out in the cold, how difficult that the situation is going to be. I don't know what the hell this person is processing this week, But, or what's going on with this person, it definitely is some sort of tower energy, bro. It definitely is. It could have already hit. You could have already gotten a tower. You feel like, oh, I already got the tower. Well, maybe you didn't get all the tower. You know what I mean? Maybe you didn't get all of it. You know what I'm trying to say? So brace yourself, some of you guys. For others of you guys, maybe you know it all, and that's all you really need to know. But it is triggering a deep fear of feeling left out, and also having to deal with a fight, having to deal with slander, being put down. There's a lot of fear that both of you guys are dealing with, okay? But ultimately, we have the sun energy. So it's like the Two of Cups, the Sun, the Ace of Wands. You guys have each other. So what is the problem? And that's the Judgment energy that we're making here. It's like, okay, what's the problem? You both love each other. You both want to be together. I understand all this stuff happening. I do understand that this person is processing a lot right now. This person is processing so much shit. You don't understand this. You just don't, okay? They're processing a lot of stuff. And I think that in this processing energy, or whatever it is that's come up here, whatever this obstacle is here, or this indecisive energy that I'm seeing here, it's definitely triggering obsessions for you, right? And these obsessions that lead you to feel not optimistic about situations, and it leads you to start to think very negatively. But this is being triggered so that you could cut it out with the Death energy. Cut it out completely and move on, and never deal with that again. When death happens, we don't go back to the way things were before. It never goes back, and I don't think you want to. Because, listen here, at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, both of you guys love each other. There's a lot of passion, This passion will never go away, and there's just this deep love and respect, mutual understanding. With the Lover's energy showing up down here, right? It's a soulmate connection. It's a connection that God and the universe has brought to the both of you. So when God brings something, you know that saying, no man can tear apart what God puts together? That's kind of what this is. So I really feel like, Aquarius, just be patient with this person this week. They're dealing with a lot. They're very stressed out, and it's hard for them to make choices. And this person is just, they're dealing with a lot of stuff, okay? But that doesn't mean, you know, don't take action in the way that you feel like taking action in your life. But, you know, just know this. That's the reason why we do these readings, so that you can know things and you don't stress out and feel bad, and you don't carry unnecessary burdens. All right? But that is ultimately what I see right now. That is what I'm getting. Remember that you love each other, and that's all that really matters, and that whatever it is that you guys are fearing that's coming up this week, that's impacting this connection this week, it doesn't matter. It may or may not happen, right? But it doesn't matter. You guys have each other, and everything will work out. How many moons did we see just now? And then here we go with the sun. So the sun will come out, the sun will rise, everything will be okay, everything will make sense in the end, and you guys will be together. It's meant to be. Okay, I'm hearing for some of you guys as a fated child. All right, so that's what I have for the two of you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am the spiritual Barbie. Really appreciate all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. I appreciate it. I always ask that those who are led to me come to me. Those who are meant to hear this message come to me. And I always ask that you are free, and you remain free, and you free yourself, okay? So God bless you guys. If you'd like to work with me further and personally, my information's in the description bar down below. Don't stress though, I will always be here. So feel free to place an order or book a session with me at any time. And, you know, serious inquiries only, okay? So that is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining. And I'll talk to you guys next week, or maybe even tomorrow. I do daily readings. Okay, bye-bye.